Hey everybody, thank you for joining me. This is Dot with Dragonfly Soul Tarot, and this week, I have something that I'm pretty sure that you will find intriguing, I hope. I'm calling it the Valentine's Day Romance Calibration Spread. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick 3 cards which represent you and your situation, 3 cards that represent the other person in their situation, and then 2 more cards which will represent the outcome, and then possibly a final card with the Tarocchi dell'Alba Dorata, which is the deck that I have been studying this week. Before we get started, though, I want to thank you all for subscribing, liking, and spreading the word about my channel. I am so thrilled with the response I'm receiving, and it just makes me want to put together more interesting and insightful, I hope, readings for you. Okay, so Aquarius, let's get started. The first card for you, Aquarius, is the Ace of Swords. Okay, second card for you, Aquarius, is the Queen of Wands. Third card is the Queen of Swords. Now, these 3 cards represent the other person. It could be somebody you're involved with, someone you are interested in, or someone whom you haven't met yet. So let's take a look and see what that is about. We have the 8 of Swords. We have the 5 of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Cups. And for the 2 outcome cards, we have the 8 of Pentacles. And we have the 10 of Pentacles. Now, since that one came out, I am going to take a look at it. That was the 2 of Wands. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Aquarius, we have the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Wands in your relationship section. Seems to me like there are 2 people influencing your romantic decisions at this time. It could be a choice between 2 lovers, certainly 2 people that your thoughts are on, and you need to come to an understanding, or who have just recently come to an understanding about this situation. Now, this could also be a situation where someone is interfering with your romance or with your pursuit of a certain person. Seems to me like if it's possibly a third-party relationship, but it could also be like a jealous friend or sibling, or someone who wants all your time for themselves, or maybe a friend who is not letting you know that they have feelings for you, but there is this other person, and they would rather you be with them than this other person, so they are trying to do everything to dissuade you, but you are really interested in this other person. You find them fiery and passionate, and if you are coupled, you are really happily on the surface. It seems like this is for very happily coupled Aquarians, but you have really recently realized that someone is playing devil's advocate. Someone is being not quite honest with you, but you know what the truth is. So why is this person interfering in your life, Aquarius? So let's take a look at what the cards have to say about the other side of the situation. There is something new, romantically inspiring, and someone is inside their head a lot about this. And see, this is what I was saying. There's another person involved here that feels like they're being avoided, that feels like they're on the outs, and it may be a secret that you have just learned about, that this person secretly likes you and maybe inadvertently or outwardly trying to sabotage this new start with your relationship. And now when they feel that infatuation, they can do really silly stupid things and really act out. So if you notice someone acting out, try not to be too harsh. Now, of course, if this person is stalking or something, you're going to want to do something about it, and maybe look into taking legal action, because there's something not fair about this situation. You are off here trying to be loving, and you're trying to pursue this person or make this person happy in your life, and this other person is subconsciously or unconsciously sabotaging. So be careful. Look around you and be aware. Just be aware, okay? Because if someone's acting out, you may need to confront them. But in terms of your February and your romance life, it looks really, really good. Something new, something... Now, even as I say something new, I mean, even if someone is... Pardon me. Even if someone is in a relationship, you know, this is the best time of the year to take advantage of the how should I put it, the ambiance of romance in the air, and renew that relationship that you have been in. So things look really good for that relationship. And see, you have the Two of Wands popped up, and this is two people. So you may need to be making a choice between two people, one who is someone whom you really, really like, and another one is someone who may be acting inappropriately. You want to start something up. You want to bring something to the next level. Take this opportunity in love and romance and really make it shine. But it just seems to me like there's someone around who's not acting appropriately towards you, or may have some secrets that are possibly damaging, like they may be a little bit insecure, or may have kind of dependency issues. So this person, I always say don't fly off the deep end when you hear readings like this, okay? Because this is not going to apply to everybody. This is just calling out to people who need to hear this message at this time of year. And if someone is acting inappropriately for you, it's important for you to be aware, okay? So, and you may not be aware of it, but it seems like that's highly unlikely. If there's two people around, you like them both, but one person acts a little bit childish and immature, you're probably aware of that situation right now. And once again, the card is saying two people and two decisions. Now we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles in your outcome cards. These are cards more of a monetary indications, but also when it comes to romance, it's kind of like a stability, with the ground, with the gold that comes from the ground. It makes me think that this is a very grounding you are very grounded, and this is a very grounding opportunity. I mean, if the Eight of Pentacles is all about learning to be grounded, then the Ten of Pentacles is actually being there. So it's important to you to deal with this situation as a person who has both feet on their ground and is not going to let anyone who has possibly mental issues or insecurity issues deal with this, interrupt your life or disrupt your life is what I meant to say. So as far as Valentine's Day goes, Aquarius, it looks like it's going to be a really lovely time. There's a lot of romance promised. It's something that you can enjoy. There is this element of someone being inappropriate somehow. Could be even like a mother-in-law of this person, a mother of this person who doesn't want you involved with them. You know, like there's this third party who's interfering somehow. Okay, so don't take it too hard if you find somebody is acting this way. Make sure, as the cards are saying, keep your feet on the ground. If you are the one who are grounded and stable, then everything will be okay. All right. So yeah, just don't let things get out of hand. Should this person really start to act inappropriately? Okay, so let me introduce you to my Tarocchi dell'Alba Dorata. These are Trump deck, beautiful, beautiful artwork, and only the first 22 cards, 21 cards are in the deck. They're a little bit different than a regular Trump set. So what I did this week was I meditated on them, and I'm going to pick one, and I'm going to give you the message of that card, okay, that I meditated on, okay? So I'm going to pull one out from the middle, and your card is going to be Il Fato. Can you see that? Unfortunately, the camera does not do these cards justice. The artwork is just fantastic. And this is an indication of the Wheel of Fortune. And your message is associated with the Wheel of Fortune. But in this deck, Il Fato means fate. So the message I got for you, according to this card, is a fated encounter is imminent. Couples may learn that they met in a past life. So there is someone in your life, or about to be someone in your life, that fate is bringing you together, and you may even have met them in a previous life. So if there's no one there now, this person may be just around the corner. As I said many times, make sure you get out and you live your life, that you don't sit in front of the TV every night and wonder why you're not meeting anyone. It just doesn't work that way. So Aquarius, I hope that you enjoyed your reading. Did you notice that my reading was in the shape of a heart today? Anyways, thank you very much for being here. I'm so glad to have had this reading with you. I hope it was helpful. Thanks again for subscribing, sharing, liking, and most of all commenting. Don't forget to tell 2 people about my readings. They may need to hear this information. Thank you so much for being here, Aquarius. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.